We're sitting in the house, thinking of things to do today. Being in Queenstown, we have something at a road called Wanaka, which is a little town, very similar to Queenstown. And in Wanaka they have something called Crossfire, which is here, Crossfire. And what they do here is they do clay pigeon shooting, archery, got some 22 rifles, driving range, mini golf, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do some of them. We also do 4-wheel drive tours. So nice, easy Sunday afternoon. Quite looking forward to it.
There we go. So you grab it with your left hand. Excuse me. You grab that with your left hand. Cruise on here.
Cool.
So just to let you know, also there's finger guards just there if you get sore fingers.
That's sweet. This is cool.
I'll just hang up these targets.
Wow, that was flying for a few hits.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. I kick your ass, kid.
I did.
I reckon. I always will.
We'll find out, eh?
Let's check it out.
The cameraman's gone.
Can't see it.
That's pretty quick. You've never done archery?
When I was a kid, like 10 years old or something.
Oh yeah. Well, these bows look.
I don't know if I like it, to be honest with you. I'm just... Fuck, no. Really bad at it. I like the guns better.
Guns next.
Well, you can't really aim these things because you can't really look along them. You can't do that, which is what you need to do to aim it.
We're going to hit here, Caroline. Target, 50. Oh, let's go.
You're going to have to upload it all.
Okay, unless we'll hold your phone, but let's go up and see how we done in our first round.
Yeah, I didn't really like that. I thought it was difficult.
Add your points up.
No.
Look at this. Look at my doubles. Double.
Jesus Christ.
Jamming them in.
Yeah, I don't know. I should have an AR-15.
We're going to fire some guns in a minute then.
Yeah, we need some guns. I hit the wrong target. Damn.
Got a target though.
Bullseye. Ish. Yeah, I don't know about this archery lark. It's not really, not too much fun. It's not too bad though. Oh, bullseye! Check it.
Woohoo!
Yes, I fired 22s before.
Yes.
Shooting.
Okay, nice one. Alright, so and are you going to shoot right or left-handed?
This way.
Okay, so you're going to shoot right-handed. Too easy. Okay, so what we normally do is you've got 25 shots each. Hanging your target. Oh, there's already one that wanted to do this before. So hanging your targets, the closed pair goes on the two S's there, and then that gets sent all the way down to the end. 20 metres. So that goes right down. I'm going to get it nice and flush on the back wall. You get, there's a little binocular here as well, so you get that finely tuned in so you can read the digits down there, because after every single shot you want to be having a looking and seeing how you're shooting, because if you need to adjust, you need to adjust. Yeah. Okay, so on your first, so normally what we do is 5 shots into your first target, bring it back, send another target down, put 10 shots into that one, bring it back, see how you did, and save your last target and your last 10 bullets for competition between yourselves. See who the best is.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so
I might have to cheat though.
I'll run over this real quick because you guys have shot before. So your forehand holds the gun steady, your backhand's the one that does all the work. The bolt goes forward, the bolt goes down to lock the bullet into place, to release it vertically up, straight back.
Yeah.
So we put a cartridge into the chamber, just into here, we poke down the barrel, bolt goes forward, fingers out of the way, either tucked in here or straight, so that when I put the bolt down, they are not going to bang the trigger. Okay, that's about the only mischief you can do yourself. So unload, vertically up, straight back, and empty casing will pop out. If you draw the bolt back and it's still sitting in there, just a little screwdriver up here, just give it a wee wedge out, tip it out, start again. Some of the stuff has been sticking, so don't know why.
Sounds good.
We circle and you've got a pin on the end of the barrel which sticks up, a vertical pin there. Yep. So the top of that pin, so as I'm looking through that circle there, as I'm looking through this circle here, I'm trying to find the pin on the end of the barrel, put that in the middle of the circle, in line with the 50, and that should be a good shot. Pretty much.
Touch wood.
Should, yeah, absolutely. Touch wood. Now, shooting position is quite important, so just when you grab the gun, think about it, grabbing it with your right hand, finger off the trigger, just put it into your shoulder, and then let your whole body just kind of fall into the window a little bit, and then let your legs find where they want to be. So a lot of people will shoot like this, a lot of people be spread out, a lot of people just find their own position. It's very much like that. So long as the gun's here, this elbow's on the carpet, you can get your head down to where you want to be. Left eye's closed, I'm looking through the circle, I can see the pin, I can see the target, so I extend my finger. When I feel good, I breathe out, keep my breathing nice and steady, bang. Unload, see how you went, and then just adjust if you need to. So your first 5 shots are crucial, so aim absolute dead center. So have your first shot trying to aim dead center, have a look through the binoculars, see where it went, where it goes. If it's out here somewhere, have another shot at the center. If your second shot is out here, then realign your aim to be up here, and try and drag them into the center. So all the guns don't shoot straight, so we're not far away, but once you find that sweet spot on your target, and the sweet spot for these guns might be, I think that E1 might be a little bit here somewhere, just on the top of the black, draw it into there. The object being to get 10 in the black on your last 10 shots.
Cool.
There we go.
Oh, you see it right in the center. Good shot. So, first shot. In the middle, 50. Yo yo, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Look at that. Look.
8 of them in
You did
there.
8 in the middle.
That's a 5 shot out.
You did well.
Bit of a practice one first.
My best one was this one. Got one out of the side. Not too bad. Alright, what's next? And now we're gonna fire some shotguns. Woohoo! Boom boom sticks.
Cartridges.
So you just want to go on the same booth, or do you want to go individual guns?
We'll go on the same.
Same, yep. Okay, let's grab a set of earmuffs each.
Earmuffs?
You have a quick one for it?
No.
So one person come on in, and the other person come on in as well. Just slide it in there.
Wow.
Okay, nice one. So when you
And actually, which is the most popular thing here?
What is?
What? Yeah.
It's probably the mini putt, to be honest.
Probably.
Well, we just get normally truckloads of people just coming through, and like, yeah, mini putt, and this. Can we get 4 for mini putt, please? So, well, yeah, of course you can. You know, it's all a little bit weird, but that's all good. I'm just going to grab a shillette, scoop them in. Okay, so now, if it's been a little while since you guys have, when did you shoot a shotgun last? Have you shot a shotgun?
Yeah.
Over 10 years.
2 years ago.
10 years.
We've done
Over.
single barrel Webley.
Okie
So
dokie.
a lot lighter than these.
So a little, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, the first thing you'll notice about these is the weight, pretty much. So first things first, it's very different from the 22s. Just everything's a little more serious with a shotgun because it is quite a boom and all the rest of it, being a boom stick. So just the good concept is to have nice solid hands. So good solid hands on the front, good solid hand on the back, a finger always off the trigger, always off the trigger, always off the trigger. No matter what you do until you're ready to fight, and even in your ready position, normally you're only going to be about here somewhere, and then you adjust down to here. Just always a good habit to get into is keep it well away from the trigger until you're ready. Okay, so opening and closing. Just give it a snap close like that to open it. We push that to the right, it opens. When you're closing, think about bringing your elbow up to close because it puts me automatically into a good shooting position. Okay, so shooting position, a good shooting position would be a nice wide stance, just strong in the hands, pulling the gun into my AC pretty much, elevating this elbow up, which creates a nice little area for the gun to sit into. And that's about all we want. So your cheek just brushes on the butt of the gun here. You can, some people say to shoot these things with two eyes open. I find it easier to do one eye. So closing your left eye pretty much, and your right eye is searching down the barrel. Try and use this one here to shoot the clay with, if that makes sense, as opposed to not that one there. Okay. So if I'm aiming with this one here, what that means, and I can't really see the one at the front, as I'm going up, it means the barrel's going up nice and level pretty much, instead of being like this where I can see both of those things and I'm in a bad position anyway. So if I'm like this, I should be seeing it straight down the barrel. Okay.
Are you going to give us a demo?
I can do if you want to.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll get one, but who knows? I've got one shell in my pocket.
Cool.
I'll leave your shells there so we don't get those mixed up. That's yours. Okay, so loading of the gun. I'm not going to fire this one yet. Loading of the gun, and we just put in the top barrel. You're set to fire from the top barrel first. You can load 2 if you want, and it's 2 squeezes of the trigger, but I just suggest if it's better, well, just go with 1, and that makes everything last a little bit longer as well, time-wise. So when we load, we just put it into the top barrel nice and gently. We don't want it to go past these ejector plates. When we close it, ready to fire, we close it with confidence, knowing that our finger's off the trigger. Okay, super, super important. Never, ever, ever close it with your finger sitting here like this, and just try and remind yourself every single time. Very, very crucial. I'll just take that out while we finish. Okay, so we've gone over shooting position. Just make sure it's nice and snug in here. Give yourself a wide stance, so when the impact comes through the gun like this, you're absorbing it with your shoulder, but also with the right hand side of your body pretty much. Be active in your stance, active in your arms instead of being rigid and kind of let the gun dominate you. Be a little bit sort of bouncy in your legs, and then you're just absorbing that shot basically. Okay. Clay control is normally done by the other person, so you've got one person shooting, one person doing the clay control. So that's simply done by this little sewing machine thing here. If I hit the front of it, this light up here is going to go from red to green. So I tap it, it goes green, which means the clay is 3 seconds away. There's no bullet. Boom. Okay. Roughly that's the timing. Yeah? Alright. Roughly. So the earlier you can spot it and shoot it, awesome. The further it gets away, the less effective the shots are going to be, because they are, after 30 meters, they spread out and they're already at about a meter circle. So yeah, you want to try and get it nice and early, pretty much. So it's a matter of being ready, watching that light sort of out the corner of your eye, knowing what's coming along, moving your finger down, then up and ping, pretty much. So reacting quite quickly. When you unload towards the bin, and the casing will automatically fly out, automatically ejects out.
Extra points if you get it straight in the bin.
Absolutely, it always feels good if you get it in the bin. And when you hit one, very, very important to get that shell, empty casing out of the bin and put it on the shelf. So that's your scoring pretty much. Okay. So if we look in the window and we've got 4 or 5 there, awesome. Just see how you go. So an average amount out of 20 shots would be about 3 or 4.
Really?
So it's not super high, and and I've got everything going straight as well. So the clays are going to travel the same trajectory every single time. So once you get your timing and your eye in on how they're traveling, then you should be able to get your mojo going. So if you're shooting here and all of a sudden you get 4 or 5 in a row, I suggest maybe you don't swap. So most times you'd shoot 5 and swap, shoot 5 and swap, so that person comes over here and shoots. But if you've got your groove on, I suggest you just stay hold of the gun until you miss a couple in a row, and then just go swap over and then come back in. Because once you start seeing them, you really start seeing them. Okay,
nice.
Feel good?
Yep. Yeah.
I'll fire one for you and just show you what the boom boom's like. I'll just grab some air muff. You guys mind front?
Yep.
Okay, so we just go into the top, gently poking it in there, closing with confidence, knowing I've got no finger on the trigger, ready to go. So we push that down there. We've got one's going to come out in 2 and 1. On the shelf. Yep.
Nice.
Just like that, and that's how we do it. That often doesn't happen when I get them.
Got it. Nice. Missed. I don't know if I prefer this or the 22s. I'll see how I go. It's good. That was super awesome. I enjoyed that. My favourite thing out of the Crossfire Crystal Junction, Wanaka, definitely is the rifles, the 22 rifles. That's my favourite, and then the shotguns probably. So what we're going to do now, we're going to probably go and find. Apparently, there's a place up the road where you can actually go fishing. They'll give you fishing rods, and every time I go fishing, I always do really badly. So I'm going to scrap fishing, I'm going to go catching, because it's actually a salmon farm, so you just can't go wrong apparently. So I'm going to go down there, and if you catch a salmon, they'll apparently take it out and cook it for you. Little sand pit for the kids, and fish, dine, explore, pay for what you catch. $28 a kilo we're doing it for. The average size 1.9 kilos. You get a fishing lesson as well. Yeah, that was awesome. Really enjoyed that. Really good fun. So if anyone ever wants to come down to the Hook one day, then I highly recommend it. Can't get over how beautiful it is. There we go. Nice. So I'm actually gonna have half a fish smoked, and I'll take the other half home to eat fresh later on. Oh, that's nice. You get this little restaurant on the side to eat your fish. Well, check it out. Very nice. They smoke the fish apparently. It's pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So this dispatches the fish. It goes straight down the top of their heads here like that, and this gets the hook out if it gets stuck. And we're looking to stick up this top left of the pond, because down there it's really shallow and then there's no fish.
About sorry?
About the top over there, sort of.
Okay, cool.
Top half, yeah. Enjoy.
Right, thank you.
And go the net on your way past and play you guys on the road. Keep off the hook.
Nice.
Cool.
And yeah, enjoy.
Alright, thank you.
Can we take the rods?
If you want to time, no,
I'll take the rods, if you like.
We're fishing. Come on. I've got no rod, so
Yeah. You got to stay that far ahead, or you look tiny. You take the whole thing up.
you don't have to record anymore.
Yeah. She's caught a fish, haven't you, Caroline? Look at her go.
Yay! Big one.
Woo! It's a good one. See it shimmering out there.
Got on that.
Oh, hang on. Oh, shit.
Did it? I caught a fish. Check it out. There you go. Not very nice, but it's definitely a fish.
Salmon.
Salmon. Be a bit sorry for it, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. So yeah, it took about 15-20 minutes to catch something. Wasn't too bad, but this place is beautiful. Check it out. So I got my fish, and I've just served it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And they put a sort of green, say a pesto or something dip on it. But, I mean, this must be the freshest salmon I've literally ever eaten in my life. It's so good. Bit of carrot on there. Probably a bit of carrot. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, I'm gonna eat it. That's amazing. Absolutely awesome. Yeah. So definitely come back here. Rate this place 9 out of 10. God, it's so good. And we've got another fish here. I'm going to take home, eat up for breakfast tomorrow. Maybe have salmon with some holidays and some poached eggs. And yeah, that's a good end to an awesome day. Cheers.